Hello, thank you for joining again to Bounty ICO News, our YouTube channel that brings you the newest and the most exciting ICOs that are happening in the cryptosphere. So today I'm going to talk about an ICO called Merculet. So they say that they are the chief growth officer of global entrepreneurs. So let's go in and look at their project. What are the pros and the cons of the project, the total economics, and as well as some idea about the members and the advisors of this project. So Merculet is a Chinese based project that basically tries to tokenize especially internet users attention. So in the internet, what happens is that we go to different networks, social media, and we like certain content, we share certain content, we create our own content, and we curate content. So all these things, when we combine those things, that's called the attention, the user attention. And right now what happens is that if you look at platforms like Instagram, Snapchat, they also gather user attention, and they make a profit out of that. They make huge money, like their revenue, I believe it's in tens of billions of dollars per annum, and they make a profit out of our attention, user attention. However, we don't get anything on a daily basis unless you have some sponsorship with the company. Then you have an agreement, and you get some income or revenue. But the normal user doesn't get rewarded for their attention on a daily basis on those platforms. Now, Merculet, as well as certain other platforms on the cryptosphere, basically decentralized platforms, they are trying to reward the users for their attention on these platforms. Basically, they are trying to tokenize, create a financial asset for the user attention, and that's very huge. Because everyone is on the internet, everyone is sharing content, liking, creating high quality content, and this is a way to get rewarded for your time, your effort, your creativity, and your attention. And Merculet is trying to exploit that. I believe that's a very good thing. There's a lot of prospects in that. There's a huge demand for programs, platforms like that. So let's dig in deeper into their the actual network. The network that where this happens is called the value attention network. So what you have is, like, you have different types of decentralized apps, dApps, which are short form, it's called dApps. So these are in demand for your attention. So entrepreneurs, businesses can create their dApps and put it on this network, and then as consumers we go in and we subscribe, or we use those dApps, and that's where there's the supply of attention, and the dApps creates the demand for the attention. So there's a supply and a demand, and then consumers and entrepreneurs or businesses can connect on this platform, and in order for them to connect more efficiently, to build up a better networking system, they have something called this value attention assessment system. So what happens here is that for your attention, the network scientifically measure your attention through something called the user attention value. So user attention value is a measure of the user's attention on this platform, and that can be readily assessed or accessed by an entrepreneur to monetize it. So you have your user attention value, and that translate into something called the user attention token on this platform. So user attention token is the one that goes between the supply and the demand, supply portion and the demand portion within this ecosystem, the Merculet ecosystem. So that means, what happens is that they have a dual token system. Merculet is a dual token system. That means inside their network, the value attention network, where you have the dApps, they are in need of the supply, and as consumers you provide the supply. So inside that network, the currency or the token that is shifting back and forth is called the user attention token, UAT. However, there's another token called the cornerstone token, MVP. That's the actual token that is traded on the exchanges. So if you go to exchange and if you want to purchase Merculet tokens, what you're going to get is this cornerstone token MVP, not the UAT. So this dual token system has its advantages. Mainly, like if the MVP is devalued, that's not going to significantly affect the services provided on the value attention network through UAT. UAT's value will be mainly consistent throughout the ecosystem for its services and services and products, which will not be directly affected by the price of the MVP token. So that's the best thing. That's a very good thing, that we find in dual token systems. So let's talk about some of the advantages or the pros of this Merculet system. So the first one is that it's basically intensivizing the internet users' attention, building connections between users and businesses. The synergy is very important for the success and the expansion of this platform. The second thing, as you know, this is a Chinese-based project, and and they have partnered with something called the Magic Window. It's a Chinese-based mobile content management system. There's a daily subscription of more than 10 million subscribers on a daily basis come to this Magic Window to use their system, management system. And what Merculet is trying to do is that they are trying to link an SDK, a software development kit, into this Magic Window platform, so that they can exploit, they can access those 10 million subscribers. So that's a huge thing. So that's going to bring in more revenue, more connections to the Merculet platform. So that's a very good partnership, for Merculet. Then there are certain other partners that has connections with Merculet. For example, Ilex, Solo Ads, Tube. These are also very prominent projects or companies. With these things, Merculet will be able to reach out to the entire world internationally. Right now they are focusing on China and Asia region, but with these partnerships they can expand to the international to the international crowd. Fourth advantage is that they have a really good, really capable, experienced team, as well as some top-notch venture capitalists as advisors. So they have expertise in software development, blockchain marketing, so many very important things for the project to become successful. So for example, their CEO, CTO and CPO are very excellent, capable people. Ivan Jan, is the CEO, and he brings in a lot of expertise in blockchain and software development things. He used to work at HP, Hewlett Packard, and that's a huge company, a company with global reach. And then two of the advisors, Shen Bo, he's a venture capitalist, a person who knows about entrepreneurship and new startups. And then Roger Lim, he has like a lot of connections with well-known ICOs, Busel, then Kewling, Confi, Selfkey, The Key, Tomocoin. So he brings in a lot of experience in launching ICOs and getting them to a level where you can earn a lot of revenue. So with these stellar type of like advisors and very enthusiastic and capable team members, I believe the project has excellent prospects for its future. And then another very important thing is that if you are a investor for the private sale, your tokens are locked up for a period of 5 months. It's vested for 5 months. So it's basically trying to mitigate price dumping. So if it's locked up for 5 months, when you get the tokens, you won't get the tokens, in a lump sum way. So you cannot price dump and devalue the price of the token. So I believe this is a very good strategy on the part of the Merculet project. In terms of the disadvantages, the most crucial thing is that they still don't have a working project, a working product. So according to their roadmap, it says that somewhere around second quarter and fourth quarter 2018, they are going to have an initial beta version of the product, but right now they don't have a product. And also they are in this niche area where tokenizing user attention. They are coming up against some very like competitive projects like BAT, Basic Attention Token, is doing the same, almost the same thing. So they are competing against some very established projects in this niche area. So those are some like disadvantages, as well as there's another thing like they are coming up against like Google, Amazon, Alibaba, Facebook, Snapchat. Those are not decentralized platforms, but they have a huge revenue. They have a lot of marketing and expertise. So if they adapt a decentralized platform, then very easily that would become a huge competition for a project like Merculet. So those are some of the disadvantages of this project from my view. When it comes to token economics, total supply is 10 billion MVP tokens. They're all pre-mined ERC20 tokens, happening on the Ethereum platform. The soft cap is 10,000 ETH, hard cap is 37,000 ETH. Private sale, for the private sale, 21,000 ETH has been allocated. For the public sale, it's 16,000 ETH has been allocated. So those are some basic ideas about the token economics. You can get more details by visiting their website. The token distribution is like 20% for the team, then 15% for the market, 35% for the foundation, and 30% for the token contribution. That means the private sale and the crowd sale. So that's how the tokens are distributed. You can get more information by visiting their official website. Their Telegram channel is very active. I think right now there's almost 9,000 subscribers to the Telegram channel. They have a very well updated Twitter channel, as well as their Medium channel. So with that, I conclude this brief review about Merculet project. I think this is an excellent project. They have a very good team, a very good advisor panel. They are focusing on China first, and with that they are going to expand to the global, having a global reach. They are partnering with Magic Window, which is a very important thing. However, still they don't have a working product. So that's my take on this project, on this ICO. So do your due diligence before investing on any type of ICO. So with that, I conclude my brief review, and I'll catch you later with another exciting ICO. Thank you and have a great day. Bye bye.